Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the first episode of the Polished Lifestyle TV. My name is Sterling Clinton Spellman. I am the Polisher, CEO of Polish, where I teach women how to lead and shine bright in all areas of their life to inspire others, but most importantly, to inspire themselves. I created this platform and I've been sitting on it for like a year. But I created this platform because I really wanted to showcase women who are leading and shining bright in their life. I recently this is the fourth week, I quit my job to follow my dreams. And I said, you know what? No more sitting on my dream of having my own TV series where I celebrate my beautiful sisters who are doing the things that they're no longer allowing fear to stop them. That they're showing up big in the world and allowing the world to see them for who they are and sharing their gifts and their talents with the world. So this is our first episode, and I'm so happy and so blessed to have my sister, Miss Precious Williams, Esquire, Perfect Pitch, Curvy Girls Nation.
Curvy, hashtag Curvy.
Yes, okay, Curvy Girls Lingerie in the building. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about how we met, and then I'm going to read her bio, and then I'm going to ask her some questions, and she's going to serve you right tonight, okay? So I met Precious just about almost 3 years ago. I was looking back, and it was 2013. I met her at the Get Radical conference, and when I tell you she was shining bright, she lit that room and that conference up. By the end of day one, everyone in that conference room knew who, and when I say conference room, I mean like the conference of maybe about 200 people, knew who Precious, probably a little more, knew who Precious Williams was. And so because we're two bright lights, we just illuminated the space, because that's one of the things I just love about the people I roll with. We don't have that competition nonsense. We just help make the room brighter because we're two bright lights. We just illuminated the room. And we have one of our sisters who was also at that conference, Rashima here, and who's also a rock star. And Rashima, we need to talk because you need to be on this platform too for us to interview you in the world to get to know you. So I'm so happy I stayed connected with Precious, and we went back the following year and we hugged each other up. And then I said, you know what? I'm having my sister and I were hosting a conference in Providence, Rhode Island called the Dream Away Create Your Vision Conference. And Precious was our keynote speaker for that event. And when I tell you, there was about 25 women there, a small, intimate group, but it was the most amazing 2 days that we can have. We had a girls' night out the night before, or girls' night in, we called it, at a hotel suite where Precious brought her lingerie, and we just had an awesome time. And the next day we had a full conference day, and we were so blessed to have her. So I am going to read this woman's bio that doesn't do her justice because she is just amazing. And so, being that this is the first episode, next time I'm going to make sure I have it up. Because I had it up and then...
I can understand, girl. I understand that. I'll be right
yes,
back.
hold on 1 second. Here we go. All right. So, Precious L. Williams, Esquire, is affectionately known as the Killer Pitchmaster. Why? Because she slays all competition each and every time. She's on an unstoppable mission to help others unlock the greatness within them through the power of the perfect pitch. As president and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious LLC, she helps speakers, small business owners, and corporations attract their target market and get them to buy right now. Precious teaches the art and science of a killer pitch by starting off with a bang and ending with fireworks. She never fails to get standing ovations, investments, and prize money for her award-winning pitches. And she emotionally connects with any audience. Precious, a 13-time, did y'all hear that? 13-time elevator pitch champion, is a successful New York City-based attorney, serial entrepreneur, teacher, mentor, and professional speaker. She is the CEO of Curvy Girlz Lingerie, LLC, the ultimate shopping experience for full-figure divas, plus-size fashionistas. I should remember that, right? Precious is a Beta Kappa magna cum laude graduate of Spelman College and Rutgers School of Law, Newark. Through the power of her perfect pitch, Precious was just cast in the Hollywood movie Leap, which is scheduled to debut in theaters in mid-September 2016. She is the only Black cast member and this is her first film. A gifted orator and sought-after speaker, Precious has been a keynote speaker at numerous corporate training events for the likes of HSBC, JP Morgan Chase Bank, and various colleges and universities around the world. On May 16, 2013, Precious was also became the 2013 Black Enterprise Elevator Pitch Champion in Columbus, Ohio. Precious is a sought-after branding and marketing expert and is the creator of the new movement, Rockstar Confidence. To learn more about Precious, check her out at Perfect Pitches by Precious. Welcome to our live studio, my sister, my friend, Rockstar Precious L. Williams.
Hey, everybody. Hi. I wish I looked lighter in the thing. I feel like the lighting is off. What's going on?
I know, it's fine. You're fine. As long as we hear your voice and we can see you good. So
okay, cool. So good evening, Carolyn. Thank you for inviting me to your very first show. Thank you.
Thank you, Precious. So my first question for you is, please tell us about a time when you didn't always have the confidence to lead in your own life. Maybe you allowed finances, your weight, your confidence, whatever it was, to not allow you to lead in your life. Tell us a little bit about that, and then we're going to ask you, so you can be thinking about it, how you lead now.
Okay, well, I'm glad you asked that question. When I wanted to start Curvy Girlz Lingerie, back in the day, I had the idea for a full year and a half. And I kept hearing these voices saying, you're too fat to be on television. You're too fat to run a business. You're too big. You're a size 28. You're a Black woman. You're loud. Your hair is always all over the place. Is anybody going to take you seriously? Now, to the outside world, I always looked like I had confidence, but I didn't. I was like, what if they're right? What if the man I was dating kept saying, no, you're too big to be on television. He was a famous Hollywood actor. He said, you're too big to be on television. No one's ever going to take you seriously. I had a Caucasian woman who was designing for me at the time, and she said, you need a person who doesn't look like you to front the company because no one's ever going to take an severely overweight Black woman seriously. And I don't know, one day I just got mad. And I was just like, you know what? I come from the mean streets of St. Louis, Missouri. And I've been told all my life I'm never going to make it. And I'm just like, no. I'm going to start right now. And I was talking to my girlfriends and, they were like, go back to being an attorney. And I was like, no, I'm going to start a lingerie company for big girls. I'm going to make them feel good in their skin. And they're like, you ain't never worked at a lingerie company. You don't have any retail experience. Precious, you're really big. And I told him I'll be on TV in 4 months. Now, didn't nobody believe that, including me. I just said it because I wanted to feel like I was doing something with my life. Do you know when you speak truth to power? Speak truth. Somehow, God told me it was going to happen. It was just a matter of letting it happen. And, I wrote my business plan in 2.5 months. I entered myself into a competition. And this is the power of having rock star confidence when preparation meets opportunity. I had no money to my name. And there was this small business award ceremony. And I had no money to pay for a ticket. So I put it on a card that I don't have today. And in the room was CNBC and MSNBC. Mind you, my company is not real. We trying to get it off the ground. And I went to the bathroom and have a come to Jesus moment. A come to Jesus moment. And I said, God, what channel am I going to be on? You know, I mean, that's how we was talking. We was vibing with each other. I'm looking up. He's looking down. You know,
that's how you got to do it.
He says, you know, you can't be on CNBC because you ain't stolen no money. I was like, right. I said, okay, MSNBC it is. So I walked up boldly to the producers at MSNBC. And mind you, I was 327 pounds, size 28. I was rocking this Calvin Klein olive dress. Girl, you know what you remember when you have to go in. And they were like, oh, they were talking about yoga. Mind you, I'm 327 pounds. And then finally they get to me, and I'm talking about yoga because my best friend was a yogi. And they looking at me kind of like, this little fat girl talking about yoga? Yeah, okay. So then they said, oh, by the way, who are you? I said, I'm so glad you asked. My name is Precious Williams, and I'm president and CEO of Curvy Girlz Lingerie, with an ultimate shopping experience for full-figure divas and plus-size fashionistas. They looked at me like, full-figure what? Plus-size what? They're like, that was really good. You ever thought about our show Elevator Pitch? And I'm thinking, now y'all know I didn't know what an elevator pitch was. I had no clue. And I was like, yeah, you know, thinking on your feet. You got to rise to the occasion. And they were like, we're going to bring you to the show to talk to you. She was walking towards me. Y'all, I was scared out of my mind. I wanted to pee on myself. I didn't know what I was going to do. She's walking towards me. I'm like, Lord, this is my lose yourself moment. You know, mama, I could not grow old in Salem's Lot. So here I go. It's my shot. Feet fail me not. This may be the only opportunity that I got. And I was like, okay. But she got called away, so they got me over her booking producer. Tall, elegant black woman. She gave me that look sisters give, where she was like, you better do it right now. She's like, give me your elevator pitch. Y'all know I didn't know what that was. So I just went in. I was going in. And she's like, you can be on the show. And when I tell you, the tears were in my eyes, and I was like, she doesn't even know I have no money to my name. She has no idea I don't know what a freaking elevator pitch is. She doesn't even know that I don't know how I'm going to get the money to even pay for the credit card bill for this. But once they see me on television, it's a wrap. So anyway, she called me. She said, you'll be on before Valentine's Day. And she says to me, oh, can I have your business card? Y'all know I ain't had no business card because my company wasn't real. So I told her, it was really bad. I said, I've been here all night. I said, you know what? I've been here all night. I ran out of cards. Thinking on your feet, y'all. Thinking on you having that rock star confidence to think on your feet. The killer pitch master speaks. And I floated home, wrote her an email, and I was so happy. And they had me on right before Valentine's Day, February 12th, it aired. And my phone rang for 2 weeks solid. I asked for $500,000, and there were investors calling multiple times a day to give me the money. When I tell you, you got to be bold, you got to be brash, and you got to be ambitious in these streets. That is what. So I went from having no confidence to confidently getting on television without a real company.
Wow. So can you tell us one step or one tip to develop that rock star confidence so you can be able to lead and and shut out the other voices? Can you tell us one step, one tip that you did?
One tip that I did is I really owned my story. You know that when people meet entrepreneurs, what's the one thing? How'd you get started? What is your story? And at first I used to be embarrassed because all I ate was ramen noodles because I had no money to do anything with, right? And I had to really figure out, I got kicked out of my apartment, and all of that was part of the story. But another part of the story was I was 327 pounds and I was dating a Hollywood actor, and he liked sexy lingerie. And it's just too bad that Victoria's Secret didn't make anything in my size. Ashley Stewart and Lane Bryant I didn't like their selection. And Macy's made me choose between black, beige, and white. What's a big girl in the city supposed to do? And that's why I created Curvy Girlz Lingerie. You know what I mean? And just really going with it. And as I sat in front of a lot of people who look nothing like me, you would think that they wouldn't care, but they were just kind of like, wow, that's a pretty awesome story. You know, you came from nothing and Look at you now. Plus, when you hit TV, you look like $1 million. I don't know what anybody says. You look like $1 million. So really own your story. You know how people say turn your mess into your message? That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So all the things. So another thing I teach my clients is, let your flaws be your secret weapon. You know what my perceived flaws are? I'm Black. I'm chubby. I have an accent.
Yeah.
And I'm loud. All of those work in my favor because you know why? They never see you coming, ever. Yeah. You come from behind, like what did Beyonce say? When I walk with a vengeance. You hear me walking. And then when I talk, I'm not pretending. Let your flaws, and I'll even say your perceived flaws, be your secret weapon. Never see you coming.
Awesome. I love that. So you'll hear that. Let your perceived flaws be your secret weapon.
Yes, ma'am.
That is powerful right there. That's a diamond nugget right there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
So now, I'm sure the people in the audience would like to know how do you shine bright? How do you show up in the world? And when I say shine bright, I mean, many of us, we go through circumstances where sometimes we feel tarnished, whether it's failure, death, abuse. For me, it was my abortion at 18 years old. What allows you right now to shine bright and be your best?
I have young people looking at me.
I think you're a little frozen.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, there you go. I hear you now.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm leaving a legacy now. So I'm in legacy mode. And I want young people to know that it is possible. I never had a dream of being a basketball player. I never had a dream of being a rapper, even though I can rhyme with the best of them on paper. But young people are watching us. And a lot of times, they don't want to have this 9-to-5 job. They want to know that whatever they're passionate about, they can make money at.
Yes.
I'm passionate about unlocking the gift of speech in people. I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate about people owning their story and being able to translate that story into a monetary value. Do you understand what I mean? I'm interested in entrepreneurs who have no idea how to present themselves. You have an investor right in front of you right now. You have your greatest prospect in front of you right now. You have a television show idea. How do you pitch it and walk away with the deal? Because I've been in that situation so many times, that is why I have all the rock star confidence in the world to be able to teach it. And I want, especially African Americans, to know that it is possible to dream big. Remember when we were talking about that, Sterling, how you have to have a theme for the year? So for these 2 years, it's been dream big. Dream big. And big being B, capital I, capital G. Dream as big as you want to. It is possible. And not in that, not in the planet. Oh, girl, anything you set your mind to. Baby, if you ain't taking no action, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Like, I wake up between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Am I playing at that time? No, ma'am. I'm grinding. I'm hustling and grinding in these streets. I want to show the truth. Like, Sterling, what I love about you is you want to show the transparency. Every day I don't win. I'm here to tell you. Every day I don't win. No. But I'm winning more than I'm losing. I'm batting 1,000 some days I'm batting 500, 300, But we have young people watching. Yeah. And if they don't believe that it's possible, you know what? We're going to have a lost generation.
Yes. Yes, and they're going to be turning to the things that harm them, the things that don't serve them, to survive.
Right.
And so when I was creating this platform, I said I want to really make sure that I'm showcasing people that when whoever's going to view this, so I have my ideal people that I want to view this, but for whoever that's going to view this, they can say because they're doing it, I can do it.
Right.
Because on my way to success, on my journey to success, is because I saw other women that look like me doing it.
Right.
I saw other people that look like me being successful. And so that's why you'll hear me say, we can't be who we don't see.
Woo!
And so this is creating the space for us to be like the people we see. And I'm not talking about copycat, but I'm talking about having people that we admire and say, okay, she did it. She made that path for me. So now I can tread down that path. And even if it's a little different, I know she did it before, so it's possible.
Right.
Awesome. Awesome. So, one tip for the ladies that are listening and some of our men. My husband said I always leave the men out, but this is about us ladies, right? So, one tip that you want to leave the ladies with, and then I'm going to ask you about one quote and one book. So, be thinking. Okay. So, one tip you want to leave our ladies with.
One tip, and I live by this, and y'all know it. Be bold, be brash, be ambitious. Do not worry about what others think of you. Yes. Do not spend time like, oh, I'm concerned about. No. Be bold. That means going after your dreams unapologetically. Be brash. Sometimes you got to crack some heads to get to the top. And be ambitious. Stay thirsty on the grind. Stay thirsty on the grind. Yes. Thirsty on the grind. One quote.
I like that. Stay thirsty on the grind.
Thirsty on the grind. Thirsty. What did that guy say in that beer commercial? Stay thirsty, my friends. I'm like, stay thirsty on the grind. Be a hope dealer, not a dope dealer. Be a hope dealer. So here's another one. Here's the quote. This is going to sound crazy, but just listen. Sometimes the best light for the journey is the result of a burning bridge. Some of you guys are holding on to relationships because you think you're going to need those people again, or you're being disingenuous in relationships. Burn the bridge.
Wow.
Burn it. Burn it. If it's toxic, burn it.
Burn it. Burn it. Burn it.
I am being dead serious. I got that out of a book called Wowisms. It was from the people who make the Tao of Tea, the Tao of Tea. But when I read that, it just became immediately clear. People wonder why I can't go back to jobs because I meant to burn those bridges. I will not be back. And I meant to do it. And I meant to do it in the worst way. Not because I wanted to be an a-hole, but just because I wanted to make sure people understood I'm not coming back. And I won't be back.
You want to make sure you don't have no place to go back to. So you're going to create what you need.
Definitely. Definitely.
Right?
Definitely. Yes. Yes.
Precious, can you say that quote again?
Sometimes.
I hope somebody's tweeting that out.
Sometimes the best light for the journey is the result of a burning bridge.
Wow.
We're not playing no games.
I hope you're hearing that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, like that is so deep. And I remember when I was making the video to announce that I quit my job to follow my dreams. Right. One of the questions I asked people, I said, are you staying in a dead-end job or a dead-end relationship that's not serving you? Mm-hmm. And are you staying there because you're so afraid of what people are going to think about you, especially people within that space?
Right.
You're so afraid.
Right.
And oftentimes they should have been gone a long time ago. Right. Long time ago. And this is not just about, romantic relationships. This is about business relationships. This is about sometimes family relationships. When you are in the journey and process of growing and being successful, everybody cannot go with you. Everybody cannot go with you.
Nope.
So sometimes you have to cut off some people and, you might have to burn that bridge so your way could be a little lit.
I'm telling you,
I love that.
People think you're joking.
Ooh, okay, so one book.
One book. Think and Grow Rich, a Black choice. Yes, Think and Grow Rich, a Black choice.
Is that by my by?
I know, but the name just
George Fraser?
No, not George Fraser. It's by
Yes.
my God, he worked with the guy who wrote Think and Grow Rich. He's a business professor at Clark Atlanta University, and I'm so sorry, my mind is blanking on him right now. But there's only one Think and Grow Rich, a Black choice. There's only one.
You know,
but I can't think of his name right now, and it's in here somewhere in this room. But I loved that book, and also don't you be afraid to write the ultimate book either. Please don't. I'm currently writing the Curvy Girl's Guide to Living Well in a Crazy World.
yes.
Yes.
Dennis Kimbrough. Thank you, Dana.
I was like,
Dennis
Kimbrough.
Yes. So, ladies,
Wipe my face. Okay.
So, ladies, listen. The reason why I'm. You can hear me?
Yes.
The reason why I'm asking Precious, and I'm going to ask every guest that I have on here, and it's actually, I really love this. I learned this from Rosetta Thurman on her podcast. She does this, and it's been very beneficial to me. And she asks all her guests a quote and a book that they read, because one of the things that I want you all to know is that leaders are readers. All the people that you see leading in their life and are successful and are dreaming big are people who read, are people who put themselves in spaces like this. And I did a video on that this morning on my Facebook page. And I talked about how when you want to be successful and you want to make a change, you can't keep doing the same things you do over and over and over again, like pouring nonsense into your mind, like watching television shows that don't offer you anything all the time. You can't do that. You have to start picking up some books, start picking up some podcasts, start watching some blabs and TV series that are going to pour positivity in your mind, that are going to show you people that look like you who are doing amazing things, to expand your mind. Because, you know, once your mind expands, it's never going to contract. It's never going to go back. Once your mind is open to opportunities and experiences, you're going to start saying, wait a minute, I can do that. I can be that. So that's why on this TV series, I really wanted to make sure that all of our guests that come to us, they're going to tell us about some of the tips and tools they've used to get to the next level, to the next step in their life, and also some of the books that they've read, because many times we do want to change our life. We want to turn over a new leaf, but we don't know what's out there that can benefit us. So thank you for that, Precious. And so now, please tell the ladies what you are working on now that you can share with us, and also how they can find you. And then we'll take some questions.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can find me on Facebook. I'm Precious L. Williams on Facebook, and I'm currently working on a membership website for creating the global phenomenon membership website for curvy women called #CurvyGirlsNation, which will be your one-stop portal for innovative products, services, trips, events, and parties that cater exclusively to the plus size community. So all you full-figure divas out there, listen, this is not going to be food and fashion. It's taking care of the total woman. So we're talking about love, life, business, career, relationships. So I'm building that now. I'm also bringing back #Rockstar Confidence in August, where I'll be teaching a 6-hour training on sales secrets and revenue. It's going to be a boot camp in August here in New York City. You can Skype it in. It'll be live streamed and everything like that, which will be great because a lot of people want to know, how was I able to manifest getting on Shark Tank? How was I able to manifest being in the Wall Street Journal? How was I able to manifest being CNN's Entrepreneur of the Month, Black Enterprise, ABC, MSNBC? How was I able to do that for myself and for my clients? How am I able to get sponsorships for people for their conferences and stuff like that? I know how to do it because I had to do it for myself. You can reach me at Precious at Curvy Girls Lingerie, which is CURVY, Girls, GIRLZ, Lingerie, LINGERIE. LINGERIE.com, or Precious at perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so before we close out, I wanted to know if anybody in our live audience has any questions that they would like to ask myself or Precious. And do not be shy. You have your opportunity. Precious and I, when we attend conferences, we're always the ones right in the front.
You know it.
Always right in this in the front and center, because we always say we came here, we're gonna get our questions answered, and we are gonna be in the, yes, all the time. So right now you have the VIP opportunity to ask questions. Most people are gonna watch this. So someone's calling in. Awesome. Most people are gonna watch this on the recording. So while you're here, let's ask the question. So I'm gonna let I think this is Dana in. Okay, we have two Danas on here.
Oh, Dana Lee and Dana Azure.
Yes.
Hi, Dana.
Okay.
Hello.
Denaya.
How are you?
Is it Denaya?
My name is Denaya.
Denaya,
how are you? Hi, Miss Lady.
Hey.
Welcome, Queen.
Welcome. Congratulations on your first show. You are doing a phenomenal job, Queen. Yes.
Thank you.
I think, yeah, I know.
Miss Precious, my only question to you is, how can we collaborate? I design jewelry for Curvy Girls, so how can we work together, Miss Lady? Yes.
Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I talk about. This month is called for this. The theme of this month for me and for my hashtag Curvy Girls Nation is hashtag Be Bold in July. So do something bold. That was very bold what you did. Like, that's cool. I want to work with you. Let's make that happen. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So do you know how to reach out to me? I would love to continue this conversation because
we can have a phone conversation and we can get this popping. Because like I said, my jewelry is designed for curvy women.
We can get it popping. Where are you located?
Ma'am.
Where are you located?
I know. I'm like, and
it's funny because I was
in St. Louis a couple months ago. Yes, ma'am.
So are you wearing some of your jewelry now so I can see? Let me look. Okay.
That's
okay.
right.
That's what I like. You know, I ain't got none on right now, but that's how you got to do. Be bold. Ooh, okay. I want that featured on the hashtag Curvy Girls Nation.
Phone calls and get it together. I'm all about building relationships internationally. So,
okay. Now, PM.
Right? It goes down. I tell everybody, nothing goes down the DM but business for me. That's how I've always worked. That's all that goes into my DM is business.
It goes down in the DM. Definitely. So let's get it popping, okay? So I put it in my DM and we will get to talking, okay?
It's Denaya Designs for You.
And what is the name of your company?
So Denaya Designs for You. But my name on Facebook is Danielle T. Carroll. So I literally just added you like in the last 30 minutes. So you'll see that pop up. And I've
that's
retweeted a whole bunch of stuff on Twitter. Girl,
okay,
yes. Sure. So you will see a whole bunch of retweets from me.
Thank you. That's that Love Jones.
Thank you. This is what this is about.
Thank you.
This is what our community is about, to make sure people are collaborating and working together. So thank you, like Precious said, for being bold. And for the sake of time, I want to know if anybody else has any questions.
Have a great night. Take care. Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Anybody else have any questions before we hop off? Okay, so you know how to I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Precious.
I said that probably hit me up in the DM. It goes down in the deep.
So you know how to reach Precious, and we are Precious. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time out of your busy schedule, because this woman is up at 3 o'clock in the morning, rocking it out every single day. And so I'm so grateful to have you here today and sharing your story and your gifts and giving some tips to my audience. And I want to just make sure that you all know how to reach out to her and let you know. So Precious, you got to tune in because you probably remember her from the first Get Radical. Next week, our special guest is going to be Miss Sandra DeBose, the bald head beauty queen. Self-esteem is going to be live in our studio audience. And so make sure you tune in. Make sure you share with your friends and family members and even some of our young girls. If you have any young women out there, share this with them because we looking just like them, right? And they need to see people who look like them doing their thing. So make sure you don't be selfish. You share this message with other people. And join us next week.
Sharing is caring.
Join us next week for Miss Sandra DeBose. And also, if you want to stay connected, you can join my tribe. I put it in the in the comment section. It's bit.ly. So bit.ly/PLC tribe. That stands for the Polished Lifestyle Community. So PLC tribe. Or if you're on Facebook, you can just go on there and write Polished Lifestyle Community in the search box, and we will accept you in the group. I hope you all have a blessed day. This is Sterling Clinton Spellman, the Polisher, CEO of Polish, where I teach women how to lead and shine bright in all areas of their life to inspire others, but most importantly, to inspire themselves.